All right, guys. So we are here today. What I will do is I'll show you some example. We will discuss on it. So see, I can see on the screen now. So I'll show you a couple of example. Most of you are here for the class to understand. How many of you are writing the NIFT exam? Could you please raise your hand? I just want to know quickly. I have briefed it yesterday, like today, tomorrow we'll have a topic. Today I wanted to know. So what I see here is this one, Erika Franciska. If I'm naming wrongly, you may correct me. Real me, I'm not getting your name. I might be, you need to correct. Yeah, Jareen. I know Sriya, Ria, Sara, Sneha, Shruti, Neha, Vani, Aman, Tanisa, you guys are writing the exam of NIFT. Sahas, I hope you all know why you are raising the hand. And still many of you didn't raise the hand. Bindu, you are not here in session. Mukeshji, could you please make me the co-host? You are there, so why didn't you raise the hand? You are writing the NIFT exam. Anis, what about Ankita? Yeah. Grawal, I can see. Ankita, Khushi, Nidhi, Niyati, Sujit.
Sir, I'm for NID Masters.
NID Master, Khushi. Okay, good. So how many of, can you please all remove your hand? Just like, I just wanted to know how many of you are writing the NID also at the same time. And now raise the hand if you are writing only the NID. Please, people who have raised the hand and you are not writing the NID exam, you can remove your hand. So I'm counting here. Jareen or Shahaj is writing the NID exam also. Shreya is writing the NID exam also. Khushi is writing NID exam. Be it bachelor or master, it's fine. Tamanna, Argav, if I'm not pronouncing correctly, do correct me. Anyone else is writing the NID exam? Rest all of you are writing only the NIFT. Right? Mukesh sir, you can make me co-host so that I can get idea, I can unmute student. Well, Tamanna. So should I count it? Jareen, Sahaj, Shreya, Khushi, Agrawal and Tamanna is writing only the NID exam. Rest of you are writing only the NIFT entrance exam. And I can see Sara, Tanisa, Khushi, couple of you. I would like to request all of you to switch on your video. You can have a better connect with me and we can discuss further. Idea of the today's session, I'll tell you. I will show you a couple of examples which comes in NID and NIFT with the solution. You will have solution on the screen. And then we will discuss how to interpret in a question. What is the idea of these questions are? When and where this kind of question was there in NID or NIFT. I know you all have practicing few questions yet. You are doing it. और आप में से किसी को समझने में अगर प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, there is a communication gap because we have students are in very versatile, north से लेके south zone तक, coastal, like from Chennai to north Patna से, मतलब even I born and brought up in Patna और UP से, तो आप लोग बताइए, be it anybody is facing a problem because that happens. So we will make it. See, the idea is there should not be any communication gap among us. So let us know. Feel free. You are friend. Don't hesitate. Let's discuss and tell us later half. So after 20 minutes of the session, I'll give you all this. Neha, I can see nicely some texture patterns she has designed in a back wall. That's nice. So you all have some hobby, you all have some idea about the courses or design which you wanted to do, that we'll discuss. I will look at few student work which we have taught earlier in a class, and the tomorrow class will discuss the topic today and the benefit, what we learn tomorrow. So I'm starting with some of the option one by one. I'm sharing it here with the file. Now, usually I take a student work and then we go and we work accordingly. So let me show you the first one. You have seen the similar work. Okay. Can somebody, sir, I have some technical issue, my camera. If somebody is having some issue, it's okay. Why I said to join with the camera? Because you can have a, better connectivity, better understanding, better discussion with us. Be it, you will be able to switch on the camera, or if you're not able to switch on the camera, it's not matter for me, but yeah, it's good for you. Well, moving forward, and I can have a better connect also. Can you see this question? Can somebody will read the tagline here, which is mentioned?
Don't let it happen.
Okay. Can now give your opinion, what topic it is?
It is more about saving the environment.
Global warming.
Global warming, saving the environment. Anything else it can be?
Sir, don't spoil your earth with your hands or by your bad work.
Okay. Now, if you have to write also in this question, I wanted to look more your knowledge. Do you have any idea when India having a plan to have a zero carbon? Like, you know, we like, you know, every year we produce the carbon, right? Through for our energy or for our a lot of other things in a day-to-day activity, right? We burn coal to produce the energy, right? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, sir. Lot of, so any plan which India has recently? Yeah. I will appreciate the quick answer. Not after a long time if you give me the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so give me some random answer. It's okay if you don't know. Just guess. You know which countries are producing? I mean, in a world we have a countries who is having a we are more concerned about the carbon footprint. We are more concerned about the like, you know, how less we'll like, you know, as the carbon. So do you have idea about which country? कौन सी country है जो कि maximum और कहाँ की country है जहाँ पे maximum carbon footprint हो रहा है या carbon merging हो रहा है?
Industrialized nation, USA,
but
European
what they have done
countries, China.
US is the one वो 20% एनर्जी पावर जो है पूरे दुनिया का जो 20% टोटल पावर का है that is only consumption is in US. But US सबसे ज्यादा pollution create नहीं करता because they have shifted all the industry from their country now. So it's in China, India, you know, and other South Asian country, most of the South Asian country, you know, the one of the biggest garment production, because you are coming in this field, even if the Bangladesh is such a small nation, that is the one of the biggest.
Zara produces.
है ना वो इंडिया से भी ज्यादा उनका प्रोडक्शन अभी हो गया रिसेंटली बिकॉज ऑफ द चीप लेबर सो इंडिया हैव अ प्लान अंटिल 2070 इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग जो कार्बन जो हमारे यहाँ अभी हो रहा है ड्यू टू द मल्टीपल रीजन उसको हम लोग जीरो कर लेंगे in that only we are planning to have ethanol or ये सब की energy and you have heard about in Rajasthan we have one of the biggest solar एक setup हुआ है solar power का उसका जो है when I need to check this question has come up so can you see now the how if the question is global warming or save earth how many things is relatively important what is happening in this one by the way this particular story if you have to talk क्या हो रहा है इसमें
Increase in temperature.
Due to high temperature, Earth is melting. And also thermometer breaks due to high temperature.
हाँ मतलब इसमें क्या हो रहा है जो एक तरीके से आप इमेजिनरी बना रहे हो so you can't calculate the temperature on that position we have reached right every year we see every city is having the new temperature record every city has become more warmer what happen if this will happen to earth what will be the effect in another 5-10 years you know before solving a question we should know the regions also अगर लगातार temperature बढ़ेगा तो क्या होगा बताइए okay let me stop sharing it I would like to discuss temperature लगातार बढ़ने से क्या होगा you need to know you know before solving it
glacier or ice started to melt then जो भी cities coastal area पे है वो सब डूबने लगेगी
very nice Sahaj your participation हाँ जी बताइए
ज्यादा गर्मी के होने की वजह से ट्रीज एंड फॉरेस्ट पे भी बहुत प्रेशर पड़ेगा लाइक दे विल स्टार्ट बर्निंग और दे विल स्टार्ट like drowning
yeah it happens in many country we see every year right
the fertility of soil get
animals
due to the loss of
destroyed
impurities and all
कुछ आप but एक जने fertility के बारे में बोल रहे थे और one of your friend is talking about something. Please do.
The
Another one.
destruction of habitats of animals and
Okay. So बहुत सारे ऐसे जैसे हर एक की एक survival temperature का ऐसा ये है. So there are many of like seen or we may not see many of in a soil also there are a lot of things are there, right? A lot of fungus and other things. So they may not able to survive on earth if the temperature will gain like this. जैसे हम लोग पेड़ का बोल रहे हैं या ऐसे का बोल रहे हैं, and that will again affect the global warming because the small things also matter. Do you know? I mean, maybe few of you have a bio and you have studied जो flower से fruits कैसे बनता है process में. It's not just flower roll is only there, right? Do you know technicality of it? Yes. So आप लोग देखो, you will get the idea. So what I am trying to say is, aesthetically you should draw, you should know how to solve the question, but you know the region and factors are also, so that you will have a better write-up and concept. Because be it an NID or an NIFT, you need to give a caption and you have a write-up space also. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
our primary focus is maybe most of you are working right now only for making your question. You are not working for write-up. है ना? काम कर रहे हो write-up पे आप लोग में? Anyone is working for write-up also? सारा आपने लिखना शुरू करा? नियति?
no, sir.
No, sir.
I'm naming a few. I mean, video on है तो I can connect well, but you all are equally participating. You may ask me your question. I may not able to connect you personally. So अब एक क्वेश्चन का टाइप क्या है? Especially this question, same question if you will keep in a mind and you will look at this image, what comes in your mind? क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? Who will come with the first idea? What is happening? Tell me.
So we are in the halfway for our research.
Sir, ozone layer is
Then
breaking.
we can preserve our natural resources.
Sir, it's egg, and due to high temperature, again, like shell cracked.
Okay.
So it is showing that we have lots of production, but not in a proper way it is coming out. Like we have lots of fertility, lots of things, but because of environmental issues, like there is soil erosion and forest fire, because of that, we are not processing that stuffs to our need to use. So Earth is capable of producing on its own, but जो मैन मेड चीजें है ना उसकी वजह से अर्थ अपनी कैपेबिलिटी को वो प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर पा रहा है. It's
Wonderful.
not having good impact on us.
Well, so we should go more organic, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, and because of pollution, the ozone layer is now break.
Okay. You are saying that ozone layer may be holes जो हुए हैं pollutions का और इसका. So you guys have a good sense of this. Just now I shared. So slightly one thing I'll tell you, it is debatable. Once you will rule. Anyone read here general? Because there is a student here for master also. I think few of you are writing it and bachelor as well. So I hope someone may be having idea about the general. Do you read general? Anyone? No? Have you heard about Google Scholar? Instagram सुना होगा आप लोगों ने, Google search भी, but have you heard about Google Scholar?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Google Scholar, I wanted you guys to use it for the topic, so you will have a more practical understanding of the subject. Because to be honest, in news and all, you get a lot of things and it's very dramatical. Google Scholar पे आप जाके general किसी topic पे खोजोगे, our soil, save this, so you get the idea. I'll tell you the story of Sri Lanka. You know what is happening in Sri Lanka, just our neighbor country?
So
अभी
economic crisis.
शायद
हाँ, one by one बताइए. सहज आप कुछ बोल रहे थे?
Yes, sir. Like economic crisis आया हुआ है and India ने help करा है.
India ने help करा. Khushi, what do you know?
USD शायद 500 मिलियन क्रेडिट दिया है फॉर पेट्रोलियम परचेज इंडिया ने।
ओके, चलो और कोई रीजन, कोई कुछ और बताएगा? बोलोगे आप इंडिया की नहीं श्रीलंका की क्यों पूछ रहे हो, बट विल कम देयर।
गवर्नमेंट वहाँ की टॉपल कर गई, लाइक प्रेसिडेंट और प्राइम मिनिस्टर दोनों ही चेंज।
हाँ, पूरा सिस्टम ही कोलैप्स कर दिया। आम लोगों ने जाके प्रेसिडेंट हाउस को घेर लिया, राजपक्षे फैमिली का।
यस सर।
राइट, एनीथिंग एल्स अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस स्टोरी इनसाइड? कुछ और क्या हुआ है? These are the news, but story overall. आप लोगों ने अभी बताया था किसी ने, we should look for organic farming, right? We should go on organic. What happened in China? This is why I said, am I audible for all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
So the faculty who is going to check your booklet for design, especially, they are professor, be it in NID or NIFT. Professor rank, maybe 10 year. From 10 year or 8 year, they are associated with the organization or more than that. जो असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हैं उनको भी एटलीस्ट 5-7 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस लेके निफ्ट ज्वाइन करना पड़ता है, एंड देन आफ्टर सर्टेन ईयर ओनली यू गेट अ प्रोफेसर का, और यू राइट लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इन दैट. सो senior level most faculty, they check your book. So why I am talking about all this, because they have a depth knowledge of the subject, so they are not just looking at your drawing कितना अच्छा है. तो यहाँ पे स्टोरी लाइन ये है, your friend was talking about organic and farming, और we are talking about okay chemical और ये यूज नहीं करना चाहिए. What happened in China? They stop using 100% all the, like suddenly पूरा जो है कोई भी केमिकल और ये यूज नहीं करेंगे, अपने सॉइल फर्टिलाइजर ये सब. They started move on to 100% organic farming few years back. और चाइना से उन्होंने ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग के लिए बहुत सारा ये मंगवा लिया. आप समझ लो चाइना से मंगवाए तो क्या हुआ होगा. Now they got something in a soil or the lot of things which is very unhygienic or unfit for their land. They are not able to farm also properly. So petroleum to एक problem है, they are not getting a proper food also. Their soils are also not working well. So it is a very debatable when it comes to the organic farming. Better we'll stick with the topic with our existing points, which you should have a knowledge of it. Sometimes you will draw a very nice drawing in the exam. You feel like you are doing so well, but end of the day you will not have good result out. You will not get good marks. Do you all know the cutoff of the NIFT क्या है? मैंने last class 2-3 बच्चे थे, crash course batch था, तो I discussed with Sarah and all, but I'm expecting from others. Many of you are dropping a year also. Do you have idea about what is the cutoff for NIFT? General cutoff, like rather than let's leave it others. Anyone? No one want to discuss? No? Niyati, Khushi? Yeah, Ria, you are saying something?
Actually, sir, I don't know about the cutoff of NIFT.
Okay. NID cutoff, bachelor or master? Yes.
150 around.
NID में?
Yes.
Out of 100, you tell me. Exam ही 100 marks का होता है NID का.
Sir, NIFT का maybe 36.
Okay. Anyone else? Well, so I'll tell you in percentage. NIFT cutoff, if you look from last 10 years, not even 5 years, just now I was talking to an Indranagar branch, the cutoff is hardly 50% from last 10 years. So first round is 80%, 50 is CAT, 30 is GAT. Out of 80, if you're able to score 40 also, 36, 37 also, that is a cutoff usually in last few years. But you are not here just for a cutoff. We need to discuss, maybe if you are understanding, okay, what is this before exam, why we are discussing about topic in depth, because this is understanding has to be there for your exam. Then you will score better. Are you getting it? Yeah, you need to have a better understanding for the topic. Sujit, I think you need to mute yourself. Sujit? Yeah, perfect. So that's what we need to discuss. We need to understand. And the class-wise, what we have, if you're writing the NID, you will have especially NID classes where we'll discuss about the NID question only. The faculty will have technical class also. You will have all other classes also, aptitude and the stuff. Your strategy and planning, I will see what is required more so that it will boost your marks. You will get more marks in your exam because that is also important. Many of us don't work on it and we lose our marks. Right. So moving forward to the next questions or answer, I will show you one question which is again thematic but slightly different. You can guess for this multiple things. What is happening in this? Tell me.
A body escaping from not a good environment to a good environment, maybe a joyful environment. It could also be like it is going from depression to a normal, joyful world.
Okay.
Negative and
So
positive
it's
impact.
experiencing both
Negative evolution.
क्या है नियति क्या बोल रहे हो आप?
experiencing both
Negative evolution.
So two different scenarios. One scenario is where everything is great, the environment is nice and हर चीज balanced है and इसमें कलर साइकोलॉजी का यूज किया है डिफरेंशिएट करने के लिए.
Color psychology use हुआ differentiate.
So yes, is experiencing both happiness and sadness or poverty and everything at the same time and at a high rate.
And also, Earth is also being seen.
So basically, it is a globe which shows a distraction and
And
Is it related to UN?
related to
UN, United Nations?
United Nations. Okay,
On-
let me stop
Sir,
sharing
it
it.
shows the two phases, like how human, like they hide things, like they show that they are so happy and chill, but deep inside they're not.
Well, we all can relating a things in a way and approach what we wanted to. That's what I picked the things, and most of the things it is not mentioned. If you relate with the last topic, which was the global warming, save earth and other, that also you can relate here. And the other aspects are when we talk about human brain, when we talk about happy, sad, when we talk about your friend just now explain, I think Jarinsi said in saying that, Joe, many of us not satisfied in our life, not happy, most of us, because it is way impossible the day you will be the happy or like, you got everything in your life. I think it's better not to be happy, like, you have achieved everything. Every day you should have some kick to do something new. So now how you are taking it is that also very, very important, that particular things. So again, that is depend on things. So that is also there. So why my idea is, why did I ask you here? Because one question or one visual, what you are interpreting is totally up to you. You must give the caption and the write-up also. Because this is how it happens. If you will not write or you will not add the caption, most of the time they will get confused. And sometimes what happens, you solve the question and you don't tick the options. Because always there is exam, you have a couple of options. Purposely, I'm showing you the visuals of the artwork, not showing you the question or answer. So we are getting it many answer then, right? So imagine you're solving a question and you are not ticking it. Sometimes it happens. We go directly, we started solving it in a mock paper, we don't write or we don't tick. Don't do such mistake. That was the idea. Especially here, this you can relate it with the topic like a global warming, with the social cause, with personal or emotional also. We can say it happy or sad also. But what is my major idea? One more thing you should understand and improve is, can you see these texture which have been used here also? Right?
Yes,
What is this, by the way?
jeans.
Yeah.
Cheese.
You're getting that fabric. Yes,
वो
tell me. Yeah.
sir, to lock your lips, to keep quiet, to be silent, to keep secret.
Very nice. So that you're relating with the theme. Once you can make it thematic also for your, especially for your NID sort of questions or NIFT, sometime they give a thematic question. So at that time, but the more important is this will help you in a portfolio. Again, it's more important to add on the texture, pattern, flow. If you are achieving all this, this can be in your product drawing, this can be in your object drawing, this can be for your VM and other one. So I was just trying to show you this. The idea of this one is to understand, to develop the texture. Try, keep the screenshot for this. Try doing it. In case if you are not able to achieve the texture or pattern base, I'll show you both visual again. This work also again, another one. So if you are not able to achieve it, do let me know. I'll help you out with the basic foundation, like, how to do it.
Sir,
First try.
So can you
Try
share
and
the pic again?
sorry, let me go back. Yeah, in this also, I mean, textures are there, but let me stop sharing it. Let me show you the previous one. Photo drive file. This one. Can you see the textures here also? Texture pattern has been created, right? Yes, no. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm getting very slow
Yes,
answer.
sir.
You all are hungry? You want me to end the class?
No, sir.
no, sir,
Okay. Yes, you all are understanding it, liking it. Any problem?
no, sir. Sir, can
Okay.
I ask something?
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, whose work is like these all the work?
Who is there?
Sir,
Arey,
Zareen.
Zareen, you meet me tomorrow. I'll tell you this secret. So stick with the answer and work right now. If you wanted to learn tomorrow anything which is here, Zareen,
Yes,
try,
sir.
get it.
So
I'll
can you
teach.
show the previous one? That jeans pic.
That is done now. You can ask your friend. I will show you this one right now. Again, I'll show you that also. So now you see a poster type of question. We have seen a one thematic render type of question. Here again, can you see if you're knowing all this, how you will implement? Though it is a stamp, but here also you can use those texture pattern and all. Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Like very
So-
creative.
So you can place it. If you wanted to score, why I discussed the marks also. If you wanted
Sir.
to, let me share once the last one, which your friend want, be active. So here is the denim one, okay, which I show you. So if you you wanted to implement these texture, it's not just for a fabric or bag or texture. Even in your question like this, which you have a poster. Yeah, we were in this question, right? Which having a poster, here also this is relevant. Yes, no, tell me.
सर
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
हाँ सर
Okay.
पोस्ट कार्ड पर वो कुछ कट होते हैं ना साइड में
हाँ बोलिए.
पोस्ट कार्ड पर वो कट्स होते हैं ना जिससे वो
हाँ.
कट के आता है तो वो
हाँ.
नहीं है.
हाँ. होते हैं पोस्ट कार्ड पे वो जो साइड डिवाइड और उसका लाइन किया होता है, राइट?
हाँ हाँ
हाँ, तो क्या बता रहे हो आप?
मतलब इस पे नहीं निकाला है.
ये पोस्ट कार्ड नहीं है बाबू. ये स्टाम्प का लिया गया है रेफरेंस, है ना? Are you getting it? स्टाम्प का
Yes, sir. But स्टैम्प पर भी तो होता है वो वाला डिजाइन कट वाला.
वो कट नहीं कहते, उसको कहते हैं स्टाम्प में जो आप साइड में जो बना होता है वो, राइट?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो वो स्टाम्प का डिजाइन नहीं होता है, वो स्टाम्प का जो आप कट आउट करते हो वो होता है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
मान लो आपको प्रोडक्ट ड्राइंग बनाना है, तो पहले आप प्रोडक्ट पे फोकस करोगे या उसकी पैकेजिंग पे करोगे?
Product.
तो आपका अगर क्वेश्चन है सेव द अर्थ और इरेडिकेट द एड्स, By the way, when is the AIDS day? Well, obviously, AIDS eradicate the AIDS.
December.
1st December, sir.
1st December.
Very nice, very nice. I hope you all know well. तो जब हम उसकी बात करते हैं, it's good question. You are asking about those circular format. Let me switch on my video. I mean, come on. That ऐसे वो format जो बनता है, right? Let me share the screen. Okay, we will discuss further. You're talking about the edge of that, which comes in a shape of half a spiral sort of.
Yes,
It's
sir.
good inside, right? That is not
Yes,
at
sir.
all necessary, and I'll make it clear. You will not get any marks also for that. And a person who is telling you, I was the first batch who was having a stamp as a question in the exam. So you don't need to check from a multiple places. When NIFT have asked the stamp question first time, any idea?
No, sir.
2010. Until 2009, it was only the poster is in NIFT syllabus. And there are different kind of questions. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, in between there's a poster, then there's an object drawing, there's a rendering kind of, then again some futuristic, then again they have asked the stamp and poster. And the chances are way less you will get a stamp this year. That also I'll make it clear. Or if there is a stamp, please don't make edge of the stamp for all the decoration. It should not, see, your question is not your object should look like aesthetically stamped. What is this category question meaning is, this is the conceptual drawing, be it poster, stamp, logo, or badges, any symbolic drawing. Idea is to give some message out of it. Are you all getting it? You are supposed to give some message, social message, right? Like suppose I have this Kalam sir book and I will show this image writing here vision, mission or India beyond 2020 or India a developed nation, the dream India or igniting India. It will goes with Kalam sir photo.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And out of the box, if somebody, I will bring it there and I will write, it may not go. I'm not taking any one name, maybe a politician or maybe a player or maybe a somebody. So your icon or visual is more important for that particular question, which is the symbolic, right? Because Kalam sir, though he was a president also, but he was most prideful or most joyful for his post as a teacher. Enjoyed most, and that's what, being a president also, he continued. He was a very good teacher at that time also. I also got luckily a chance, to able to meet him in 2006 during he was Indian president. So what is I'm telling you, are you guys clear? Good. If you have any question in mind, my dear friend, this kind of, do ask me. I can be your good friend if you will connect me, or maybe you will not learn anything sitting here simply if you will not participate. Yes. So can you all switch on your video now? We have enough discussion. So I want to look all of you. One of you were traveling, but I don't know where rest of you. So next class, then I may not be allow you also. Yeah. So take your time and come with the video, because I really like smiley faces when you participate. I am also equally would love to participate and see. And even without exchange of the word also, you communicate well, you get to know what is going on. So when you participate, when you look each other, let me see here one more example of your questions, or should I give you guys now chance to? No, I think I had something to show you more. Yes, this is also type of the question I would like to show you. Maybe you have to change your camera angle. A poster. Why I wanted to show you this, I'll tell you. Can you all see this? What is this all about?
Sir, railway station.
or railway station in 1 point perspective
1
drawing.
point perspective.
Yes, sir.
This has been asked earlier in your. No,
NIFT.
Bindu, it's okay if you're out. That's 1 or 2 of you are fine, but not all of you, right? If anyone having a genuine reason, that's okay. Well, so can you see? Can you relate it? It's 1 point perspective
Yes,
drawing.
sir.
Now, what I wanted to tell you and show you, we have seen texture and pattern that has been implemented and used here also in the composition. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
On a track, on a street, and the places. And now, even though it's not very clear, not even prominently clear, I could say, but there's a lot of element has been seen on an eye level. It's not bird eye level, it's eye level only, but you can see a lot of element. Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever there is a composition, hey guys, you don't need to, you all are professional, you don't need to write me sorry. Couple of you are writing a sorry in the chat box. I'm getting some direct message or a common message also. According to you, I will come there, like, for each one. Once you participate more, once you will work more, you will get to know predicted question also. My role is from last few years is more like a strategy, exam planner, and making sure that whatever ability you have in that, how you will score more. Yeah. Sarah has attended 3 classes regularly and she worked also. So I remember, and I hope you are feeling more confident now, Sarah. You're able to solve the papers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I remember day 1 you said, sir, I tried hours and hours, I thought, and I was not getting any idea only.
Yes.
So now you're able to improve, right? So I said complete a week. So there is no other way, other approach, my dear friend. You need to work. The first thing is very, very important. You have to be active enough. You have to do it. So surprisingly, there's a time from last 2-3 years is like that. We become more passive. There's no point, but I would love to share you here my story for almost last 20 hours. 2 o'clock, I started from Chennai. I'm talking about 2 o'clock morning. Then the moment I reached Bangalore, then I had a couple of meeting classes in HSR, followed, I'm in right now Bangalore, followed by Indranagar branch. I had a session meeting. And the evening, I'm supposed to join your class. So I'm back to my studio. I'm currently in a HSR studio. Maybe many of you wanted to become fashion or textile designer. So I will let you have a glance look also of this place where I am. And all the people went where I'm sitting alone. And it's fine for me. And if you read about any people who have really have achieved something with their work, without any excuse, they have worked 18, 20 hours, 16 hours in their life. I'm not saying that you stop taking a proper rest, stop eating a food and all. Design is something I taught your friends. It is a passive based work. So you don't need to work 10 hours with the drawing and pencil and all. You may work for idea while before and after, like sleeping also. And once you wake up, I'm not talking even while sleeping, you think if you want or not, subconsciously ideas will come in your mind, but you're not required. But you should have energy from inside. No, I really wanted to do this. Please bring that in your life. It's very, very important. So you will not look like less energy in your life at all. You don't need everyday people to motivate you and give you some pills. Okay, it will come from your inside. So anyone who feels like, not feeling like that, or you may feel like bored doing the same thing, maybe dropping here, फिर से वही करके. So do let me know. I would love to help you in that. Because I did all of the things if you're planning to do. I dropped also after my +2. I did bachelor also from NIFT. In between design, IM course, then master management program also. And then work in industry as well, couple of years in between. So, and yes, teaching is something that's continue. And the moreover, from last few years, I prefer taking a classes for induction, foundation, and the before exam strategy session. Because here we more get what anxiety, paresania, and then I'm having this, that, and this, it's a very common. What you are having, just imagine in day of the examination. Out of 100, 99 student will have same problem. So if you are the one who is quite happy at the examination hall or crazy at the examination hall, you may be a reason for others, and obviously you will have good exam test. You will not believe it. 2015, it was a day, 15, 16, 17, something. Some student birthday was there. And we cut the cake just before the examination, like, and at the examination hall only. Many years we distributed a smiley, different paper note, writing. I ensure that the student to make 10 of the smiley, writing some quote, good quote, best quote, saying 10 of the student, random student, not their friend, at examination center, good luck or best wishes. And when 10 of them will come back to you with the good wishes, trust me, you will get a lot of energy. So when you will do it for other, when you will work for other, you will get yourself a lot of energy in life. So please don't go in your own cell. है ना, कई बार देखो कोई जानवर एनिमल उनका अपना सेल होता है, उसके अंदर जाके they get protected. So if you are protecting yourself, you are pampering yourself, you will not get best outcome from yourself. And this is the initial stage of the tension, anxiety and all. जब हम खुद ही ज़्यादा सोचते रहते हैं. I have another very nice example. I'll do it right now and I'm expecting answer from you without writing on note. You may write and you may unmute and say me. If you have to multiply, quick response. I'm not taking aptitude test. Disclaimer. 2 into 2, what is the answer?
4.
4 into 4.
16.
So some of you are telling me the answer of the first question, yeah, when I asked second. So you have to be quick and correct for your exam. Yesterday, I am doing my project right now. I will be supposed to join. I did my one project with Reliance and supposed to do second project with Reliance right now, my graduation project of masters. We had an aptitude test, 50 question. Can you guess the time? What was the time for that 50 question? Yesterday, we have given that test online. Any guess?
100 minutes.
Half an hour.
15,
Haji?
50 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
50.
you're almost correct. This was 10-minute test. 50 question, 10-minute test. So, and most of you are writing NIFT entrance exam, BDAS or MDAS. MDAS is 120 question you have, or BDAS is 100. When we have given the exam, we had 150 question. Now they have reduced the number of the question for BDAS. It's just 100. Time is the same. Duration is 2 hours only. And you have 100 questions. So there are a lot of changes in you over the year in your syllabus also. So year by year, syllabus content, what was there, what changes pattern is there, and what can be next, that also we'll discuss. Now coming back to 4 into 4, 16. Well, 16.
At that time, there was no negative marking.
There was a negative marking also. It has been introduced in between. Then they have, in between, they don't have negative marking. Then again, they have negative marking. That also. Way back when we have given exam, that time there was a negative marking. And that's also happened suddenly. I've seen many students crying it like, before the exams. Since last 4 or 5 years, the aptitude is in second half. Where earlier, always aptitude is in a first half. And most of the design students are good in aptitude. I mean, not good in aptitude. Sorry, let me correct myself. Well, logically, obviously, in design student, many of them is not good in logically in aptitude. And after the first exam, they lost themselves because they started crying earlier. So now pattern itself, they have changed. They have, they make the very lenient pattern because the center is also different. Earlier, there was a 7 center, now it's 17 center. So a lot of things have changed.
Sir, in last year online exam, it was like get and then get.
Last year, the CAT supposed to be first, or it was a GAT.
Sir, are you talking about NID or NIFT?
No. NID having a GAT, 30 marks, and followed by 70 drawing. That is the pattern in NID exam. NIFT will have a CAT first, usually. So let's see the pattern this year. They will announce it. Now, 16 into 16, what will the answer tell me?
32.
256.
Yes, sir, 256.
Yes, sir, 250.
Okay. I will not do any debate. Okay. Let me stick with the one number. Now let's take it 15 into 50. Tell me 15 into 15. What is the answer?
225.
225.
Okay, good. 225 into 225. What we need to do?
625.
Oh, come on. How come? I didn't say to add addition. 225 into 225. So you need pen or, you need a pen pencil, right, to calculate. Yeah. The story is I'm not looking at your math at all. I don't want to know your math ability. Like, no, we will have a classes for that. What comes in math for an NID or an NIFT aptitude? There are the certain chapter. This is how your mind works. When you started anything thinking, so soch ke, the moment you will think 3 to 9, 9 to 27, 27 to multiply by words, 81 in your mind and multiply, and you in a minute you will be in tension and you will be in anxiety. You will create a problem for yourself. So whenever anything comes, try to put on paper. Try to write the things. Try to look at what time I have, how I will manage, what I will do it. That's how I have done it. Like most of you, I'm interacting first time. I try to connect you with I want your insight, but we don't have that practical time. So I have tried to connect you with examples, which can be in your exam also at the same time. So try to relate the things in a more practical approach. So you will be more live. And the one more thing which is missing in our human life, we are not connected to Panch Tattva. You might think, okay, what I'm talking about, that is a real fact. We don't touch earth, we don't touch water, we don't touch things with, we don't touch in a pure, or it's very hard to find pure air also these days, most of the city. That also bring problem in our health.
Sir, I live in village.
Sorry?
All things. Sir, I live in village.
Okay. There it is. Great. That's really nice. Your friend is asking me some question. I will take question out. So can you please excuse me? Things, sir. Sorry, would able to switch on the camera? Yes, sir. Answer. Pranshika.
Above that, yeah, Pranshika.
Hey, we'll have enough class. Don't worry. We'll come there because see, there is a capacity to understand. First, I need to understand you. Then I can tell you the okay. Hey, this is the type of. I can talk. I can name you right now. Like suppose art history, cubism, Dadaism, Foism, Surrealism, Dada. Maybe 4, 5. I just name it. I'm sure maybe few of you know the names. Few of you don't even know the name also. So if I'll give an example of Surrealism, how many of you understand? Are you getting my point? So telling me the type of the question, I can give you briefly, I can tell you all the type of the question which may come in the exam. If I'll say, okay, one of the symbolic question may comes, which is relatively logo, branding, poster or something, but we are not connecting 100%. We are not, you are not interpreting the same what I'm trying to say. So that's what we need to go topic wise. So your and my understanding will meet in a one common point and then we can understand each other's. So question will come, one technical drawing based. If you ask me in a terms like, one is the conceptual, that is how your pattern is. And one question is the mix of your ideation, or maybe you have to write also for out of 3 for 2 questions or maybe for all 3. Is this clear? This is the pattern for NIFT. But yes, I understand you may just understand this in 10% is fine. 20% also is fine. We'll have a classes with each topic, so we'll understand better for.
So,
yes.
So I would like to know that for graphic designing for masters, what type of questions will be asked? Because I'm unable to find it anywhere, and especially the part B.
Part B for graphics design. You are talking to me about NID pattern
yes.
for graphics design. Yeah. So what we'll have is, I would like prefer 8:30 is the class time tomorrow. So we will join 8 o'clock tomorrow or 8:15, slightly early for all NID students, especially.
Yes.
So we can have some discussion because there is a part B. And if we look NID pattern for master especially, few year pattern is if you are selecting 2, they are giving you 4.5 hour paper. And you have a separate, sections also, separate marks also to get a cut up in that particular, exam. Now, few year they don't have, they have a common exam also. if we look the previous few year papers. Okay. So which all exam you are planning to write, Khushi? Graphics and?
So only graphics. I
Only
haven't. Yeah.
Some is graphics, interaction design.
Interaction design and graphics design. Okay, we'll discuss about all. What is the graphics? Why graphics you have taken, Khushi?
So basically, I don't have answer for that. Because I belong from like my graduation degree is from fine arts. So yeah, so I
understand.
Yeah.
So from there you took interest in graphics.
Yes,
Fine arts is
exactly.
very
So
vast.
that's the place when I explored myself, basically, because I had no one in my family or anyone to tell me. So that's the place when I explored, and the things were given in the assignment like stop motion. So I just found very interest in that. And then I came to know about graphic designing. Oh, this is also the part of graphic designing and everything. So I've planned only for NID.
Okay, no issues. We'll look for a couple of options also, and we'll see. That we'll discuss later. So I'll surely after your aptitude tomorrow, and then few of you in between the aptitude class, 8 o'clock, you can join this link. Both link will be shared together, so we can have further discussion. Well, one of your friend was talking about industrial design, or which one? Interaction design, something.
Yes, sir.
Shreya, which all exam you are writing, Shreya?
Sir, I'm writing both NIFT and NID.
NID, which all exam you are writing?
Graphic design and interaction design. I have filled for two disciplines.
Discipline you have. All right. So what was is there it was mentioned like any specific detail for both?
Yes, sir. It was not in the form though, but we had to go to a certain site, and there it was mentioned that what all is going to come under which.
No. That is okay. In an official website, is there anything mentioned?
Mentioned about what, sir?
About your content, this year pattern. What I mean, their prospectus or there it is mentioned?
Yes. No, sir.
Yes.
Nothing.
So for a disclaimer, I'll tell you guys, you don't, because website and blog, maybe few blog which have been posted on Ignite also way back, it's coming on top, but that is the old now. That's what I'm talking about. Your NID master program, if you look the pattern, few year back, you have a both discipline, separate exam, 4.5 hours. In between, they have common paper for all the exams. Then again, they have a separate. So it's a pretty mix. Like suppose NID bachelor portfolio submission. It's a very dilemmatic. During COVID, they took the portfolio. Technically, they are supposed to take only the studio test. Now, many blog, many places, same person may wrote a different things. And if you read and watch some video, it's not clear for you. Especially if some of you are practicing the yoga, you will see the difference in yoga doing online and in under some mentorship, even in online also. You will see a big difference in a one day only. Because you know even when to inhale, when to exhale, how to do it. And when you watch some video, you don't match the same flow, and you will have not even 50% benefit also. So it is very, very important to clear the things, because one of your friend have asked me the question, is that stamp need those design? Is good, you guys have asked me. Like normally we see a stamp edge like this. That is not required to do. Not at all. Exam के लिए अगर उसमें बना हुआ भी ऐसे आ रहा तो you don't need to fill the color on that and waste your time. If you have time also, don't do it. So moving forward again, for this particular NID, I can see a couple of you are here. Please do join tomorrow. Interaction or graphics design. Obviously, we'll discuss a bit about your particular department. Graphics is very vast, so nothing to worry about the graphics more. Graphics, we see a t-shirt graphics also. There are industrial design graphics also. The UI UX graphics also. It's a very, very vast. So you look at the universal design, right? So it's a tools of a lot of things, but graphics here is the statement depend on what you want it to. Okay, so yeah, I understand this is not common thoughts for most of you. So we'll not take a more time. The time your class time was like for hours, so we will end here. on this note. In case if anybody having a question or anything to show and discuss, Sarah, if you have done something new, so do send it to me on WhatsApp, okay? And the rest of you can share in the group. I'll inform the Piyush sir. I'll discuss with you. Okay?
Sir, I have
So,
three
which
questions.
group?
Can you answer me?
Yeah, I will take the question. Question is pretty much fine. You may come with the audio. I mean, we obviously have to switch on your audio and the video also, so that I can connect you. I will take today the question only. And yeah, I promise you guys, I will show you meanwhile a bit, just a glance of the studio, and then we will take some question. And I know it's not having a really a very, very cold weather. So if you have any plan to go eat and all, you can go, because I'm in Bangalore. So here is still weather is more like, you know, it's just finer and better. You can see this is the studio where I am right now. So there are different collection. Western is this side, Indian men's collection for there. There are few new which is coming here for Times Fashion. So outside is, you can see one place that is for embroidery and all. And the behind also we have. So we trained the, you know, for the NID second round for your this one. There is apparel design and textile design. They have a lot of studio stitching and also that setup also we have behind. Then the NIFT, they come for classes from Bhubaneswar, Bangalore, Kolkata, some of the branch NIFT senior, third year or second year students, sometimes for their industrial training and all that also we take. So a lot of association and classes, we keep having it. Well, so that's how my time is. It's almost 10 now. So yes, couple of question I'll take it. Before the question, I see couple of you have raised the hand. I would like to know even the inside also, your kind of a feedback also. Is this a bit helpful for you guys? Or you, what else you need, that also you can mention it in a chat box. If you don't want to unmute and say, you may just write in the chat. So what all problem you are having it. So we'll obviously bring those such thing in the class, because after having a today class, we'll look at your work. Based on this, I'll be taking a topic tomorrow. Yes.
Now, where do I send the work?
In the group only, whichever group you are in. Same group. Make a PDF and share it. Okay.
Sir, which type of work we have to share?
Well, Ria, resend your drawing, sketches, question, whatever you have solved. So that make a one PDF with your name.
I have a query.
Tomorrow class. Yes.
Actually, I don't know how to make a futuristic drawing.
Which drawing? Futuristic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is your question. Where to send? That is a different thing. Okay. What
no,
is
but,
the? Yeah.
Can you explain me how I improve myself?
I'll tell you couple of. Yeah, I'll tell you the couple of tools to do a futuristic that will applicable for all of you. You can go and check also. First thing is Surrealism. You check Surrealism art movement. It was 1910, 1905 around it has been there. So Surrealism, if you will see, so this the expression, like, you know, over there you see now. In Surrealism, what you see more of the things which is not more towards the in their real form. It is something else over there. So most of the visual and component are like that. So you are supposed to take the example or references from there. Color wise, I will show you some of the futuristic color example tomorrow, because every year Pantone and the things are having a new color. So what colors you are supposed to use in future, like, you know, kind of question which is based on future, because there's a question in NIFT exam also. In fact, for NID also, mechanical and the other master program, some of the question was based on this. So sometime it comes design for 2050, design for 2040, design for like you know, some particular age group. So colors example I will show you tomorrow. Moving forward to futuristic object or something, it depends on the question, what question you are opting it. So yeah, object setting, you have to come classes where we other classes where the faculty, I'll tell you my profile very clearly what I teach. Exam strategy, planning, or if you are having some problem, add on texture, pattern, you will want it to learn, then and there I'll do it, I'll show you. So here your friend has mentioned the object drawing. So Sanjay sir take like composition classes. There is your object classes, and you can learn from your friends also. Apart from that, if you are right now on object drawing, I will suggest you to do practice more and more object. That's what you can improve of the basic object, asymmetrical, symmetrical, and line of the object. That anytime you can ask me personally also. I will surely help you out to improve that. I will send you some of the way. Anything else?
No, sir.
तो
Thank you, sir.
फ्यूचरिस्टिक डिजाइनिंग भी इन्वॉल्व हो क्या उसमें ग्राफिक्स में?
ग्राफिक्स में फ्यूचरिस्टिक आ सकता है ना, आपको किस चीज के लिए डिजाइन करना डिपेंड करता है. यू कैन डिजाइन अ ग्राफिक्स फॉर मे बी, जैसे आपको ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए करना है या प्रोडक्ट के लिए करना है, या प्रोडक्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ अपरेली करना है, प्रोडक्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ some particular category, like category into maybe in a home, or maybe our day-to-day life product, lifestyle product, which we say. Why I'm taking lifestyle? Because of broader aspect, everything will cover in lifestyle product. Okay, like आपको specs design ही करना, उसके लिए graphics बनाना, maybe उसकी packaging बनानी है 2030 का कैसा होगा. So it can be in any terms. Graphics is very used. There is a graphics designer who is a fashion pass out also, communication pass out also, accessory pass out also, textile pass out also, है ना? टेक्सटाइल वाले जैसे मैं जो हम लोग तो प्रिंट मोटिव्स ये बनाते हैं, दैट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड ग्राफिक्स, पैटर्न रिपीटेशन, या राइट. सो ग्राफिक्स इज देयर एंड देयर इन एवरी डिपार्टमेंट, है ना? जैसे फोटोग्राफी बहुत लोग बोलते हैं बहुत वास्ट हो गया. हाँ, मतलब हर एक सब्जेक्ट जो है ना कहीं वो मिक्स ऑफ बाकी सारे सब्जेक्ट का होता है. व्हेन यू लुक लाइक सपोज मैनेजमेंट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एवरी काइंड ऑफ वर्क. वन ऑफ योर फ्रेंड इज शेयरिंग द स्क्रीन समथिंग, नो, सो वो आपको करना पड़ेगा.
Sir,
हाँ जी,
excuse me.
बताइए.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have to share my work. I've made the PDF. So where do I send the PDF? I'm a bit confused.
You share in your group. We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay.
The other sir's group?
Yeah, you are in a group, na Piyush sir. So there you send.
Okay.
Yeah, your PDF should have your name. Make sure
Okay.
change the, if you are not mentioned the name, please mention the name over.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Anything else? और कुछ आज के लिए? Anyway, I'll wind up in like, I think you all, exam is in corners, you all become very serious, so no one is leaving it. I will just take 3 more questions and we'll conclude today's session. Yeah.
Sir, excuse me.
Sir,
Decide who will speak. 2 of you are unmuted.
So may I?
Priya, yeah, please switch on your videos.
So I won't be able to right now. Actually, there's someone.
Okay.
in the room.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Yeah, sir. So honestly, I'm a bit concerned about maths. I have practiced CAT portion and GK also.
Exam के लिए, ठीक है? GK is the common problem, which I'll show you the solution also tomorrow for all of you. GK current affair के लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं? But maths के लिए कौन से exam के लिए? NID और NIFT?
Sir, NIFT.
Well, so quickly I will tell you. Way back 2012-13, I was teaching math only. So maths is something over the time. The other faculty, they have joined the hand to take the math class. Math. Yes. Can I complete this question and then I'll take Ria and Sahaj question? That will be second last question. Yeah. So I'm completing this one, maths one. So it's a common topic. Most of you are writing NIFT.
actually, sir, I have a question on maths too.
Okay, बताओ आप फिर एक साथ आंसर करेंगे क्या है?
सर वो मैथ्स के मेन चैप्टर बता देते हैं.
वही डिस्कस कर रहे थे आप. पेशेंस रखते तो आपको ऐसे आंसर मिल जाता, है ना?
Okay, sorry, sir.
अरे it's okay, it's okay. I'm just telling for you to make you more and better professional. कल को आप जहां भी कॉलेज में रहो, इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन करो, इंटर्नशिप करो. So approach is very, very important. I hardly any of the interview which I have attended. If I attended the interview, I have not got shortlisted for that company. So it is very important you to have the approach. बोलना बहुत अच्छी बात है, but सुनना उससे भी बहुत जरूरी है. सुना होगा आप लोगों ने, है ना? Equal contribution is very, very important. और अभी जो आपका एग्जाम का टाइम है, you are supposed to be ना ऑटोमेशन मोड, ऐसा नहीं मैं ब्लैंक हूं सर, मुझे पता नहीं है. स्टार्टेड फीलिंग कॉन्फिडेंस फॉर योरसेल्फ. आपको ऑब्जेक्ट ड्राइंग नहीं आता है, बहुत सिंपल है, आज से कल तक लिख लो नोटबुक पे, सबसे पहले वही लिखो, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू डू ऑब्जेक्ट ड्राइंग, एंड लुक द ऑब्जेक्ट अराउंड यू. आज से कल तक में 10 ऑब्जेक्ट ड्रॉ करके भेजो मुझे, जितना गंदा आप कर सकते हो, बना ही नहीं मेरे से. एंड देन यू टेल मी सर आई एम नॉट एबल टू इम्प्रूव. Nature and things have been designed in such a way, if you will try, you will get some answer. You may not able to do it in a real form, you may able to do it in abstract. अगर real नहीं बनेगा थोड़ा abstract बनेगा, or maybe geometrical, कुछ तो बना पाओगे आप, ऐसा नहीं हो कुछ भी नहीं बनेगा. So don't just sit quietly, do it. So let's complete this answer. Maths in terms of NIFT, be it you are writing a B dash or M dash. डिस्क्लेमर, अगर कोई यहाँ BFT MFM का बच्चा है तो उनका सिलेबस थोड़ा अलग होता है. So B dash M dash के लिए, NIFT के लिए, few of you are writing only NID. So NID, some things are in, I mean few chapters are there, but I will explain later about NID. NIFT, there is a number system, you all know, right? Number line, natural number, odd even, prime number. Yeah, there's a few question also comes here when we talk about the number. So which one is the first prime number?
Sir, two.
Very good. How many prime number is there between 1 to 100?
$50.
Actually, sir.
Sir,
गिनना
25.
Okay. All right. Which one is the prime number between, I mean, how many prime number is there between 90 to 100? Guess, quick
Sir,
guess.
1.
So two of your friends said one, I want you to come forward, switch on your video and unmute yourself. One of your friends said 25 prime number between 1 to 100, which is absolutely right. Good. Excellent. So can you please unmute yourself?
Sir, 90 से 100 तक I think 3 होने चाहिए.
तारा, मैंने क्या बताया अभी?
Sir, prime number between 19 and 100.
That was the question. After that, what I said, maybe my voice was lagging or what? I just wanted to cross check.
20 is the correct answer for the 1 to 100 one.
Krishna, did you heard what I said? You're sharing. We both are
Switch
sharing.
on your camera, whosoever answered the question.
No. Yeah. After that, I said some number. So what was the number? And that guy was also said the number. So do you guys remember?
Sir,
25.
25.
25.
Okay. Not 20. I'm just checking it. Maybe, due to network lag, I was not clear or audible. So it is very important. That's what I'm saying, to please do participate in a class. You just don't sit here for an hour, or maybe you're walking, or maybe most of you are in north, you're not walking there. I'm sure it's cold. So if your camera is not on, you will not focus. That's for sure. So there are 25 prime number. One of your friend also said between 1 to 100. I'm not going to ask all the prime number right now. Don't worry. If so, I just wanted to know who said the right answer. So in between, again, I got the answer from your friend saying that maybe she didn't hear me. She said, sir, there is one prime number between 90 to 100. Yes,
Yes, sir. 97.
97.
97.
I know you are very excited to tell that answer. Yes, we'll come there. That is also right. Okay, so both answer is right. Let me come back to the first question. Between 1 to 100, the 25 prime number. Who said the right answer? Could you please come again?
Yes, sir. Sahaj.
Sahaj. Okay, Sahaj, आप unmute कर लो, camera on करो, video.
Sir. Yes, sir.
बहुत मेहनत है. सो रहे हो क्या आप? I'm expecting not, yeah.
No, sir. Like मेरे फोन में बैटरी मेरी already 3 classes थी और ये 4 थे तो.
Okay, it's okay. Let it be. But all these things make sure from next class to have a better interaction, because that's what the learning. You will see learning with me in a very simple process. हो गया? It's not a formal study of the way what you have done in the school and all. You will not have lectures, but end of the day you will have something take home from my class, and that is related to your exam. Why did I ask these questions? Also, I'll tell you. Yes, Sahaj. Yeah, you were active initially. You are very participating also. See, now I can relate. Visually, if I can see you, I can relate more. Being a designer, that's what become a habit. You must be, many of you are very good in visual in terms of numbers. आपका क्योंकि that's how you creatively you become good in visuals. Well, so coming back to Sahaj, could you please tell me first 4 prime number?
Sir, 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, and then 11.
So 5. 5 is
No,
also.
yes, sir, 5.
Yes,
2,
good. You
3,
got it
5,
right. Let's clap for
7.
yourself. Good, very nice. So learn one more thing. Make sure appreciate each others. You get a lot of positive vibe for that also. When you smile, when you clap, when you appreciate each others. So very important, because you must appreciate, because you are learning from your friend. Most of you don't know, right? First 4 prime number 2, 3, 5, 7. So if your friend is helping you, still you should be thankful. At least you write thank you in the chat. So thank you for telling us. Yeah. Okay. मंदिर में पूजा तो नहीं हो रहा है. It's going on. It's a group learning what you are doing here. Next 4 prime number is 11, 13, 17, 19. 1 to 15. 1 to 50. Please listen carefully. 1 to 50 we have a 15 prime number. 51 to 100 we have a 10 prime number. 90 to 100 we have only 1 prime number. Now I would like to come with your friends. Could you please name yourself? You said there's 1 prime number 97. Who was
Yes.
there?
सर मैंने बोला था.
रिया आपने. स्विच ऑन करोगे रिया वीडियो? Someone else also said the right answer.
Yes, sir, I also said that.
I also said.
Oh, many of you know. Very good. Why not 91 is the prime number? Tell me.
Because sir 91 के 2 से ज्यादा फैक्टर होते हैं.
कौन सा होता है बताओ?
91 का अब 7 भी हो जाएगा
1.
और 1 तो होगा ही और 91 खुद.
अच्छा, ये 2 फैक्टर की कहानी क्या है? कौन बताएगा? What is 2 factor story?
The prime number is like the number which is divisible by 1 and itself. जिसके दो ही
कोई और समझाएगा? सबको समझ में आ गया? Sara, you are saying something?
I said yes, sir. समझ आ गया.
हो गया. अच्छा जी, मुझे लगा आप गाना गा रहे हो. Anyone else? No? Yes? So quiet. Come on. Maths is so easy. Not required to be
So
quiet.
what did you ask?
See, I wanted you to understand in a very simple language. Okay, to be honest, raise your hand. How many of you don't understand what is the prime number meaning is? Just raise your hand if you don't understand. Only Neha has raised the hand. She also removed it. No one wanted to know. So okay, let's not to have a discussion anymore. So you all are getting it. What is the prime number? The number which is divided by themselves or 1. That's what the first prime number is 2. Why I asked the prime number between 90 to 100? Because this was the question for BFT and B Design and MFM also for NIFT in respective year. I don't remember exact year because for all the year aptitude questions are not available for NIFT, but it was there in these entrance exam. Now the prime number between 1 to 100 was also a question. And I ask you first 4, or I tell you the first 4 and then 8 prime number, and first 10 prime number is between 1 to 30. Why all this? Because they might tell you for sometime to add first 4 prime number. Again, you add next 4 prime numbers, and and you have to subtract the both, or sometime you have to do it. So this way you should know those numbers so that you can answer it. So at least write all the prime number, or you may just paste it 1 to 100 prime number somewhere. If in case any 1 or 2 question will come in maths or reasoning, you will be able to solve out of this. So I will quickly complete now this part, and I'll wind up this class in next 2 minutes because it's a never ending class then. So how we are discussing about the math important chapter. So number system, LCM, SCF, factor. So these are the one category of the question which related to number that will come your entrance exam. Another portions are which is important is percentage,
Yes.
Profit and loss, simple interest.
Sir, please
Yeah, you are-
repeat. Number system, LCM, then?
See, number system is number line, which cover all your line and factor based question. So you understand the number 1 by 2 also come on number line, right? Which number? 1 by 2 is the type of the number is?
Fraction.
Good, it's in fraction. What else it can be?
Natural.
All of you are okay with that?
It's not natural
Rational
number.
number.
Okay. So if number having all the numerical value, maybe in a minus, maybe in a 0, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, even 0, including 0, then what number it is?
Integer.
Integers.
Okay. And when we look, okay, how many number is there between 0 to 1?
Infinite.
Yes, good. I was expecting this answer. Yeah, don't tell me 0. Yeah, 0 to 1. Okay, no numbers. Yeah. It happens in the exam. Sometimes we tick in a wrong answer. Oh, 0 to 1. First option is 0, right answer. I solve all the question. So these things are very basics and fundamental. Theory, where you can go once your books and you can read it, theory part. I don't want to go in a question right now. So number line, LCM, SCF, which is 2 chapter, then your factor and all. So LCM, SCF, you know, highest common factor, or LCM is the lowest common multiple. That is what. So, well, let's take example of this also. 4, 8, 12. If these 3 numbers, what will be the LCM? 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12. What will be the LCM?
No. Wait.
You didn't say only anything like. Really, you guys so much. You guys need so much time. Haji?
24. 24, sir.
24.
24 is the LCM. And what will be the SCF?
2.
4.
Come on,
4.
Sarah.
4, sir.
4.
Yeah, you don't need to calculate. Come on, Chenji. You guys are so much dependent on your phone and all, like, no? So math is something which you use basics math in your day-to-day life. So it's very easy, like, LCM, SCF. Okay, we may discuss some other day. You are right. 4 and 24. That's the answer for SCF and LCM. So LCM sound lowest, but number is in a bigger side, because you have to find a number which all the number will go and meet that one. The minimum, the first number. Imagine 4, 8, 12. Just imagine 4, 8, 12 is the 3 of the friend who started running in a 3 different tracks, and they will meet in a one common point. That common prime point is 24. So the first number which comes in a multiple of it. So like what is happening here? 4 का table भी आप पढ़ोगे 24 आएगा, 12 का table भी पढ़ोगे 24 आएगा, 8 का table भी पढ़ोगे 24 आएगा, right?
सर
Yeah?
एवरेज भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट चैप्टर है ना?
है बाबू, आएंगे वहां पे। अभी नंबर से रिलेटेड चैप्टर हम लोग कर रहे थे, है ना? चलो मैं चैप्टर का नाम ही बताता हूँ. If I'm again going in topic in depth. So average, that's true, that is. So we'll come here. First I said that numbers related chapters जो हैं, जिसमें कि आप फ्रैक्शन करते हो, LCM, SCF करते हो, और नंबर्स का सारा ये देखते हो. This is the one of the type category. Another category you can bring it here: percentage, then simple interest, bit of compound interest. Sometimes they ask 2-year, 3-year compound interest, not much. Okay, profit and loss. This is the one of the category. Okay, type of it. Now, next category is some of the chapter which your friend said, maybe a average, maybe a ratio. It's there in a math also sometime, or it's in reasoning also ratio. So it's a depend on the question type. Maybe some of the visual, but more are numerical only we see in NIFT. NIFT exam hardly have verbal side of the reasoning also, and the here also geometrical side type of the questioning, like or diagram based question in your NIFT math question, because they wanted to see more how quick and correct you are rather than those. But might be some question will come, so forgive me if it will come. Yeah, there's a very less chance. I don't want you to study so much. So very less chances. So if you will do these chapters, so out of 15 or 20 math question, depend on exam which you are writing it, B-DAS or M-DAS, I ensure you will able to solve 80% of math question. So if you are trying some chapter which you are not good at, please don't, just focus on basic these 8-10 chapters or understand these chapters. Still you have upper hand, because you will able to solve out of 15. If you are solving 10 question, 12 question, I'm happy enough in maths, because out of 10, 7, 8 students face problem in maths. Most of them they find better in English because they use also, and then again passages and all easily you can read and answer it.
So
Yes.
in maths question, it is like for me, I am able to solve it. Like I know how to solve it, but I take bit of time,
So
bit of
please
more time.
attend.
So because
Yeah,
of
please.
which other questions are, I mean, I'm unable to complete other questions. Like
So what
last year, I gave NIFT, but because of maths, I know, means I'm good at maths, but I do take a lot of time. Not a lot of, but I generally take bit more time than I'm supposed to. So because
Yeah,
of it, I was unable to complete the last questions, which are of English synonyms and that type of.
okay. So we will come
So
on
what
that also. I understand, Krishna, what you are saying. It we will try to understand that also, how to manage your paper. Quickly, I will tell you about the GAT paper is, wherever is the GK. If you will start with the GK, how much time you need for those questions? 5 to 10 minutes?
5 minutes.
2-3 minutes for me.
Minutes, yeah. So I can see most of you are started smiling, because you don't have choice. Either you know the answer or you don't know the answer. Whatever it is.
Mostly I don't.
Whatever it is, I'll tell you for that also how to get, like, the right answer and of the things, and then how, from where to prefer, tomorrow I will show you those resources to get a current affair and all. That's in tomorrow class. We'll start with that only, the resource files and all 8:30. Now, second part, immediately we should move. Just now, Krishna has given a right example. See, miss the grammar portion. I said you know it and you don't know it. Please move on. English grammar portion. You may know it. Maybe you are good in English. Maybe आपको English नहीं आती है. Still, you check the grammar, because there are 25 questions. If you are very bad in English also, I know you can solve 8 or 10 grammar questions. क्योंकि वो easy ही होता है. It's meant to answer. है ना, आपको सिंपल स्पेलिंग एरर और सेंटेंसेस मेकिंग और सिमिलर वर्ड और अपोजिट वर्ड काइंड ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस आर देयर. सो ग्रामर 25. कितना टाइम लगेगा? मोस्ट ऑफ यू, अगेन आई कैन सी पीपल आर स्माइलिंग. या कृष्णा, क्या लग रहा है आपको, ग्रामर में कितना टाइम लगेगा आपको?
तो लास्ट टाइम में पता नहीं, मेरा बहुत मेरा लेट कंप्लीट हुआ था या टाइम ज्यादा कंज्यूम किया था, बट लास्ट टाइम में सिनोनियम्स या एंटोनियम्स मुझे याद नहीं है, बट बहुत गंदे दिए थे, बहुत गंदे दिए थे निफ्ट में.
अच्छा ठीक है, मान लो 5 से 10 आते हैं, वो नहीं होगा आपको. 15 इंग्लिश का रेस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन आप सॉल्व कर सकते हो. डोंट स्टक योरसेल्फ, स्किप द क्वेश्चन. दैट इज आल्सो द वन सजेशन इज. लास्ट ईयर का सिनेरियो कुछ अलग था, कई लोगों का स्टक हो रहा था, ऐप काम नहीं कर रहा था, कई सारे प्रॉब्लम आ रहे थे. दिस बार सेंटर बेस्ड है, यू कैन स्किप इजीली एंड यू कैन कम बैक. सो दोज प्रॉब्लम यू विल नॉट हैव. सो डू नॉट कंपेयर फ्रॉम लास्ट ईयर, डोंट नीड टू वरी अबाउट. एग्जाम्स सेंटर जहां भी होगा, you will have a better system. In case if your system is not working, you will be entering a 1 hour before. बढ़िया से चेक कर लो आपका एयर प्लग सिस्टम लॉगिन जो भी चीज है, तो आप उसको चेंज करवा लीजिए. वो सब हम लोग आगे डिस्कस करेंगे. नथिंग टू वरी. दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट यू टू गिव सम ऑनलाइन एग्जाम आल्सो, वो भी मैं सजेस्ट करूंगा, है ना. तो अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, इंग्लिश ग्रामर अगर प्रैक्टिकली हम सोचें, इफ इज 25 आल्सो, मैक्सिमम 30 सेकंड टाइम, सो यू मे नीड 15 मिनट टाइम, 20 मिनट टाइम, है ना. चलो 25 है तो 25 मिनट ले लेते हैं, और जीके बताया 5 मिनट ऑन एन एवरेज. तो मैं देख रहा हूं दोनों ऐड करके आप सबके लिए आउट ऑफ 40 क्वेश्चन, इफ विल टेक जीके 15 और इंग्लिश 40, 25, देयर आर 40 क्वेश्चन. दैट मींस 40% ऑफ योर एंटायर पेपर you can solve maximum in half an hour. Out of 40, I'm expecting you are solving only 20 questions. Then also it is fine, because you still have in a hand 1.5 hour time. You still have time to think. क्योंकि शुरू में जब आप वो पैसेज पढ़ने जाओगे ना, मैथ करने जाओगे ना, there are so many people. कोई आ जाएगा, हाँ जी यहाँ साइन करो, कोई दूसरा आदमी आ गया, वो बगल वाला कोई हल्ला कर रहा है, कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ रहा है. So initial times are so diverse. So better you solve the question which you don't need to focus more. You know the answer or you don't know the answer. So there are so many other factors are why you should solve these two questions. क्योंकि अगर आपका गलती से मान लो आप बहुत स्लो हो, आपका एक पैसेज छूटता है, तब आपके 5 क्वेश्चन छूटेंगे. और इमेजिन आप जीके सबसे लास्ट में कर रहे हो, and you know the 5 right GK also, you cannot solve in that moment, और आप simply उस आंसर को छोड़ के आ रहे हो which is meant to give the right answer or meant to give the answer. क्योंकि एक पैसेज के लिए you need a certain time to read and then answer. Okay, so we'll discuss in detail about the entire paper also of the CAT, how to solve it. I will suggest you some set of mock paper which you can go attempt, look which section you are giving a more time, which section your time is lesser, how to manage your time, how to make sure जो आप क्विक कैसे करोगे, आपका सारा एनालिसिस आ जाएगा वहां, है ना. So those things. सारा आपने वो टेस्ट लिया, आप दे रहे हो. I think sir ने डिस्कस किया था, आप उस क्लास में थे, which was on website, right?
Yes, sir.
आपने वो टेस्ट
किया? That subscription after this month.
Okay. So आपने उसका एक ओपन टेस्ट है, वो दिया आपने?
No, sir. Not yet.
आपको एटलीस्ट कंप्लीट करके रखना, कल आप अपना रिपोर्ट शेयर करना और आप ही दिखाना स्क्रीन पे. कल आपको ही सबको शो करना है, क्योंकि स्टूडेंट व्यू कैसा है, बेटर यू शो इट, राइट. And you all started taking a responsibility of your exam. Do not put on someone else, not for coaching, not for any mentor, or not for your family people, or not for nature also. So whether ऐसा मेरी तबीयत खराब है, because if you wanted to come in this field, my dear friend, you need to work 24/7 with a smile. So that's how the life of your friends also in the colleges, you can ask them. This is very, very competitive field. And yes, if you wanted to grow every day, you have to update yourself. So be prepared for that. I discussed with your friends earlier also, these field without any excuse, if you will take the opportunity in hand, you will become more professional, you will become more final, you will become more better. And day of the things you keep giving others, you will be not mature enough to do the things. And it's a very competitive, since your internship will start, or in the college also. You know, earlier in NIFT, NID has the relative marking. NIFT is no more is the relative marking, but still it's a competitive, right? They judge based on the other work also. The best marks out of 30, 25, 27 दिया है, तो आपको कितना देना है? So you need to improve every day. There is no other choice. Same goes on your exam as well. All right. So I've seen a couple of questions I'm keeping for the next class, because can you repeat the math topic, sir? Is our class could please teach me object setting? Yeah, this I think you sent me the long back. Object drawing classes are different, which we'll tell you. You can learn from the sir. We'll share you the link. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much, everyone. You may leave right now. If any other feedback, you can unmute and tell me, or you can just write in the comment for next 1 minute. Thank you, everyone. Chalo.
Thank
Stay
you,
happy.
sir.
Go. Yeah, welcome, dear.
Thank you,
Go,
sir.
please. Yeah,
Thank you,
welcome.
sir.
Welcome. Yeah, welcome, guys. I hope it was
It's
bit
an
helpful
amazing
for you guys.
class. It's an amazing class.
Thank you so much. Have your dinner. It's
You
already
too.
10.
Sir, I
Thank you.
have one question.
Yeah, I see you are raising hands since long. Okay, yeah, I'll take your questions. Tell me.
Sir, like problem is that there is too much content available जो हम practice कर सकते हैं, and it is not possible कि सारा practice करा जा सके. So like
वही तो
yes sir, like how can I explain? Sir, like बहुत सारा material है, but it is not possible कि अब जो time है उसमें सारा कर सके. तो like how to मतलब कैसे prioritize करें कि किस topic पे ज़्यादा time दे.
It's a very important when we teach 3 days, 7 days, 10 days booster class or strategy class. In that is the focus. तो आपकी preparation reverse होनी चाहिए. Questions क्या आता है? Because here you are learning for the how to perform better in the entrance exam, rather than आप उसके लिए पढ़ाई कर रहे हो तो आप एग्जाम में कैसे अच्छा करोगे. आप इसके लिए पढ़ाई नहीं कर रहे हो तो आपको मास्टर ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट बनना है, राइट? तो हमें ड्राइंग में क्या देखना है, क्या क्या टाइप ऑफ द क्वेश्चन आता है, क्या स्ट्रक्चर और फॉर्मेट मुझे आएगा तो मैं क्वेश्चन बना पाऊंगा, सेम वे इन अ गैट ऑल्सो, है ना, तो मैं कहाँ पे परफॉर्म कर पाऊंगा। तो लेट्स स्टिक विद NIFT। आप शायद NIFT की बात करो या NID की?
सर लाइक अभी तो NID पे ज्यादा फोकस है बिकॉज NID में कम डेज ही बाकी है।
ओके, तो NID पे बात करते हैं, निफ्ट की बाद में करेंगे। NID की अगर हम देखें तो NID will have 70 marks drawing, 30 marks aptitude. There are students who
सर
can
वो
solve
फिक्स नहीं है ना, लाइक हर साल उनका चेंज होता रहता है। लाइक
नहीं, इतना
इन
परेशान होने की बात
2016 देयर वाज 88 क्वेश्चन ऑन गेट पोर्शन एंड ड्राइंग का तो लाइक बहुत कम क्वेश्चन ही था। देन इन
नहीं,
2015 ड्राइंग के
आपको
9 क्वेश्चन थे।
आपने जहां भी पढ़ा वो गलत रिसोर्स था। आपने BDS की बात कर रहे हो आप?
यस सर, आई हैव प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स।
या प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर अगर है वो सही पेपर नहीं है। ड्राइंग का एप्टीट्यूड का जो मैक्सिमम एग्जाम हुए हैं दैट इज फॉर 70 मार्क्स और 63 क्वेश्चंस।
Yes, sir. Marks 77, but 88 question was there in
Not
2016 paper.
77, 70 marks, 63 question, which is the maximum number of the question, or once it was 70 में 70 question, ऐसे ही है। Hello, Sahaj, am I audible for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, anyway, it's not a matter of debate for a previous year. आपके पास है, you follow it. But कभी 80 question aptitude के नहीं थे। I am clearing for you. Now, coming back to the current topic, इस साल के लिए आपका जो है drawing 70 है and aptitude 30 है. It is not surprisingly going to be changed. That is clear for you? है ना? वो
Yes,
आपको
sir.
पता है ना अभी का तो आपको मालूम है,
Yes, sir.
right? There is no doubt.
Previous year के basis पे हाँ sir.
हाँ, तो अभी
सर
उसी
NID में
पे हाँ बताइए कृष्णा,
सर
आप क्या
NID
बोल रहे
में तो ऐसे भी मतलब गेट पोर्शन में ज्यादा कुछ होता ही नहीं है, नॉर्मल दिमाग लगाना होता है
हाँ
और
बेसिक्स
तो
जो
कुछ होता
आप
ही नहीं
वही,
है।
हाँ वही हम बात कर रहे हैं, जो आप बेसिक्स जो अभी कर रहे हैं फंडामेंटल। हाँ, मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट दे आर एबल टू सॉल्व आउट ऑफ 30 20 प्लस क्वेश्चन इन एन मैक्सिमम। मैंने जिससे बात करी ऐसे किया है। देखो, आप चीजों को आसान देखोगे तो आपको आसान लगेगा। इट्स नॉट मैटर ऑफ मोटिवेशन, इट्स मैटर ऑफ व्हाट यू नो, यू हैव टू लुक योरसेल्फ। प्रैक्टिकली मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं कुछ ऐसा आपको मेडिसिन नहीं दे रहा हूँ जो है ना यू स्टार्टेड फीलिंग इट अ बूस्टर, हवा नहीं भर रहा हूँ मैं, रियल में आप सॉल्व करके देखो। आपको कल मैं पेपर भी दिखाऊंगा जहां एप्टीट्यूड के 30 के सेट बने हुए हैं NID के, जो आप जाके रिसोर्स फाइल में सॉल्व कर सकते हो। चैप्टर वाइज पेपर बने हुए, वहां सॉल्व करो आप, तो एप्टीट्यूड का वहां से मिल जाएगा। ड्राइंग के जो 3 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं आपके 70 मार्क्स का, जो आपने पेपर सॉल्व करा PDF बना के आप भेज दो, विल डिस्कस। और जो प्रीवियस ईयर में क्वेश्चन आए हैं उसके अलग से क्लासेस हों आपके एग्जाम से पहले। देयर विल बी अ क्लासेस एग्जैक्टली द क्वेश्चन एंड हाउ टू सॉल्व दैट क्वेश्चन, है ना।
Okay.
देयर इज स्पेशली क्लासेस फॉर NID, सर क्लास लेते हैं, वो क्लास होगा। सारे क्लासेस बने हुए हैं, फैकल्टी डिसाइडेड है, दे टेक द क्लास। सो आपको अगर सही में कहते हैं, इफ यू हैव हंगर एंड यू वांट टू लर्न, स्टिल यू हैव इनफ टाइम टू इंप्रूव, यू विल गेट कपल ऑफ क्लासेस टू गेट दैट आइडियाज, है ना।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो।
सर प्रीवियस कुछ दिन से ज्यादा कुछ वर्क नहीं हुआ क्योंकि बहुत सारे रीजन से, तो जितना भी वर्क किया है उतना भेज रहे चलेगा।
Compile your best work, 4-5 words you compile, write your name and send it to me. Most of your video is on, so obviously I'll remember, I'll able to read it, and the rest of you also. And thank you so much guys for extended half an hour time. I got a couple of call also, so I am that, yeah, it's a long day, so let's end this session now. We'll connect tomorrow, yeah, 8:50
Thank you, sir.
or
Bye,
8:30
sir.
for NIFT
And
class.
have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
So,
You too dear, you too dear, yeah. Chalo, take care. All right guys, bye bye, take care, good night.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, welcome, dear. Mukesh sir, could you please end this meeting now?
Krishna sir,
Yes, please tell me.
so could you please just tell me the simple one, that shading object of a, if one shading is if one object is present in front of another one, the shading will be also be on the in front of them, right?
1 second, 1 second. I am sending you my number. You send me your questions and what you did both. Okay.
So I have sent you, sir. My name is Shruti. I have sent you just now only, sir.
Did you
I
send me
was-
on my number?
Yes, sir. On WhatsApp I sent you, sir.
I have received
Object.
one of them.
Yes,
I
sir.
received from Sara, not from Shruti.
So no, sir, I have sent you 2 images, sir.
Okay, okay. I will check and I'll get back. All right?
Okay, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you so much. Okay, take care.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Okay.